What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Sam coming at you with another hot review, and today I have for you the NECA Usagi Yojimbo. And in this amazing review, we're going to be going over the pros and cons of this amazing figure. I am a big fan of the Samurai Rabbit, so this should be interesting. So stick around all the way to the end for amazing pictures of this figure. Okay, guys, before we get started, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the box. We have a cool illustration of the Usagi from that episode when they first meet the turtles. Here's more illustration of the of that episode. It was very interesting. Here's a let me back up the camera a little bit. There we go. A little side story, little side note of the figure. You can go ahead and pause that if you want to read it. More cool poses of the Usagi along with the turtles. It opens up, obviously. And then more poses with the Usagi. Let's go ahead and put that out to the side. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the accessories that the figure comes in with. So, right off the bat, let's take a quick look at his pet. It's the little dinosaur. Very little cute dinosaur. That's very cool. Very simple. Very simplistic. Let's go ahead and put that off to the side. His straw hat. I love this thing. It looks so cool. Check it out, guys. Very detailed. Very comic book like. I'll be putting this on, showing you guys how it looks. Be very careful. Don't put a lot of pressure on it because the way it looks, see, like right there, is not. It's not meant to be, you know, rough. So be very careful with this. Obviously his other head expression that goes along with the hat. So I'll be swapping out heads so that way show you the different types, how he looks. Then he comes with his katana swords. The small one, longer one, and then this is the belt that goes around it. So I'll be showing you guys how to put that into your figure. Make him look very cool, very posable. Then his little knife, you know, looks like a little dagger, you could say. Very interesting. I like how they went and actually painted the handle. They didn't just leave it flat gray. So that's cool. Big kudos, thumbs up for NECA for doing that. Same thing for here. I remember the 80s Ninja Turtles brought these. Ralph was the only one that it could actually fit in the back of his belt. I never understood what was the purpose. I never seen them use this weapons, not even the bad guys. So I don't know what was the point of this weapon. So if you guys know, put it in the comments. Let me know. What was ever the point? But they threw it in, whatever. I just appreciate the fact that they actually painted it. It's not all just flat one color. So, you know, that's good. Somebody will use it eventually. He comes with open hands for the swords. Open hands. So that's cool. And then he has two fist hands. That's very cool too as well. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the Usagi and see how he looks like up close. Okay, guys, taking a closer look at the Usagi. He's smaller than the other figures, so that's cool. There is a height comparison from the other figures versus just all one size when some are big, some are taller, some are smaller. So that's good. His gi, it's soft rubber, as you can see. And I like the fact that the same color as the gi is the same color here. It's not one lighter, one darker, so it looks like it's separated. It looks like it's all one. So that's good. Same thing goes for here. It's all one. The pants, I wish they did have some type of like line or some type of definition, so that was not just all flat black, but that's just me nitpicking. Other than that, this figure, it's excuse me, this figure is amazing. The way it's designed, way it's painted, I really don't have no complaints as far as paint wise goes. You know, obviously NECA's figures, they flake. So, you know, I'm starting to see like some flaking from white from his hands along here and along the neck area. Now, be careful. It's white, and I'm starting to notice as I mess around with it, it gets dirty. So from my perspective, you know, if you're gonna mess around with it, pose it, whatever, I don't know, wash your hands, I guess, because it can stain. It can stain your character from what I'm seeing. So that's something to keep in mind. The white parts will stain, you know, and do over time. Let's see how long it takes for his paint to turn yellow. I had the 80s one when I was a kid, and along the years and me moving around so much, it turned yellow. Not banana yellow, but it was stained because of the color being white. So keep that in mind. As far as movement goes, he moves good. You know, arms go about this high. You know, it rotates, so that's good. It rotates at the bicep as well. Not, well, yeah, no, I stand corrected. Fully rotates, so that's good. It bends. When you, let me see. Yeah, when you lift up, yeah, at times this moves because see, it's soft rubber. See, so you the gi may rise when you raise the hands. You know. Nah, just screwing around. But the belt is also soft rubber. The shorts, as you could say, is also soft rubber. So this whole area is soft rubber right here for posing. So that's good. His ears move. And if you want to move around, he got head movement. The legs only bend to right there. That's it. You know, at times I would like to put him like in Indian precision or squatting down. It's not gonna work. It's gonna be very difficult to do. I mean, if you manage to do it, you know, kudos. But I don't want to risk breaking it. And always keep in mind, guys, what I tell you: heat up your joints. Make sure you pop them so that way they don't break on you. His foot moves, but very slightly. I mean, there's barely any foot movement due to his pants, you know. So you got that and that. That's it. You know, if you're gonna move it around, you can't move it around like that either. You know. So like I said, you could rotate his leg, yeah. So that's about it. As far as movement, that's why there's pros and cons to this figure. You know, there's some movement, and then it's also limited movement. So got to keep that in mind depending on what you're doing and what you're going for. What else we got? Yeah, that's about it for movement in the figure. Let's go ahead and have some fun. Let's start swapping out some hands. Let's go ahead, do some fists real quick. His open hands. And what I noticed also, guys, mine out of the box. Yeah, you see, look. It says his fist is dirty already. And we only been at this video for about maybe 5-8 minutes tops. And his hand's already dirty. So, guys, be careful. I got to go back and clean that. That's ridiculous. But it's very easy. See, like mine, to pop in and pop out the hands. So be careful. Don't be too rough. You know, it's just one of those things. Yeah, see how quick that was? And don't get me wrong, it looks cool. It looks amazing, you know. But right off the bat, as you guys can see, let me get that closer, and there you go. So you can see it better. Look at that hand. It's already dirty, you know. So keep in mind, this figure is gonna have some. You gotta maintain it. That's a plus. I mean, well, that's a given. Sorry, that's not a plus side, because now it's more upkeep on this figure now than the other ones. Let's go ahead and put on the sword. And what I notice, okay, is let's raise his hands. And then we put this over, or we can do it, well, we can do it under. Let me see. Nah, we do it over his head. Like this. Come on. There we go. There we go. It's going. It's going, guys. Really? Is it going or is it not going? It's going. It's going. There we go. There we go. We got it. There we go. See, so you go like this. All right, we hide that in the back. And now from what I noticed, it has the little space right there. See that little space? So if we take this one out, right? We take the small one out. Like that. See, now it's in. So then you take the sword. Ooh, ooh. And then there you go. It holds it in. You see? But and then it goes inside his waist. So what you want to do is make sure that it's on top of his belt. Ah, come on. Don't be like that. See, this is the problem with this figure. I wish NECA did something better for his belt versus what they did here, because then it has to hold like that. You see, and that's how you would put his belt on. Okay, guys, and this is Usagi with his straw paper hat on. Looks like Raiden in a way. It's kind of funny, but also cool at the same time. This is how he would look with his swords and straw hat on. And this is Usagi with his open hands. Let's go ahead and start putting some weapons in his hands. We'll use the little dagger. Put that on his hands. Like so. Like that. It says hands comes off very easily, so I gotta be careful with that. Don't want you to lose pieces. There we go. And we'll go ahead and put this one on too, so that way he'll be fully armed. Come on, there we go. And then there you go. And that's how he looks with his little side weapons. Very fully armed, very interesting. Here's Usagi with his swords. The small one plus the long one. And his little straw hat. Looks very cool, very interesting. Okay, guys, that's it for this review. I hope you have fun and you enjoyed the video. And if you found value in this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell notifications so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video just like this. And until next time, guys.